Alright, Makeup Geeks, I have another Ask Marlena every month for at least a little while. If you guys still like this series, I'm going to answer all of your guys' questions. So on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I do a shout out for you guys and I say, hey, ask me your questions. I round them all up and I pick about 12 or 15 questions each month to answer. That way I get to personally connect with you guys because I know a lot of you have several questions and I'm not able to answer everyone. So this way, if you have the same questions, you can get it answered. So, oh, by the way, do you guys like my look I have today? Don't I look very vampy? We're going into fall. I'm so over summer at this point. I'm like, you know what? No more pinks and corals. I want something vampy. So I'm wearing a NARS lipstick. It is so beautiful. I taped a tutorial on this look, which will be called, I think I called it Edgy Vampy or something like that. It'll be posting soon, so stay tuned for that. So, enough blabbing. Let's get started with question number 1. Hi, Becca. I actually do miss teaching. For those of you who are new to my channel, I used to be a music teacher before I started Makeup Geek. I did that for several years. I was a piano teacher, and then I taught band and choir for high school and middle school. Actually, a few of my students work for Makeup Geek now, so you guys know who I'm talking about. Hi, Mike. It's so funny because I started teaching them when they were middle school, and now they're all graduated. They're all getting married now. It's kind of crazy. It makes me feel so old. But anyways, I do miss teaching. I don't know if I would ever go back to it. My ultimate dream years down the road after the makeup line is solid and I have a complete lineup of product. After that, I actually do want to start a makeup school. That's kind of my big dream. And I want it to be very different from other makeup schools out there. It's going to be a hardcore boot camp with a strict curriculum. It's going to be very intense because I want strong education. I feel like that's lacking in the US. So that's like my long-term goal, at least 10 years down the road. Hi, Brenna. What do I like doing my downtime besides scrapbooking? You know what? Honestly, I love just sitting on the couch with Coco Bear and Lady. It's so cute every night. That's kind of our ritual before bed is we all just sit on the couch and we watch TV shows that we DVR'd or watch a movie on TV, and that way we can kind of de-stress. That's about the only time of my day where I actually sit down and not constantly doing something, so it's really important for my stress level. And my favorite TV shows, I know you guys are probably gonna laugh at me. It's so like, fake stuff. I love e-news. I don't know. I just love catching up on like what's going on in the celebrity world. It's just like easy watching for me. I don't have to think about anything. And, I'm not gonna lie, I still do watch the Kardashian show just because, mostly I love watching their fashion. I like to see what they wear because, they wear great outfits. What else do I watch? Game of Thrones is over. Oh, Resurrection. That video on, I think it's on ABC, the one where the people come back from the dead. It's a really cool show. They did a good job with that. So that's my current favorite TV show. Hi, Jess. Makeup look that makes me feel confident would probably be, I don't know, I'm really liking this kind of like edgy look where it's really smoky around the lash line, but it comes out a bit so it's more angular. I'm kind of over the winged liner. I feel like that's been done so much, but I still like the exotic shape it gives to your eye to have it coming out like this. So actually what I'm wearing today, and I'm really obsessing right now with like bright or deep lips just because it's so different from what I used to wear. I used to always do like the smoky look and the pale lip. You guys have seen all of my videos. I did that a lot. I'm kind of over that now, so I'm trying to branch out, but this probably would be my current favorite look. Hi, Lindsay. How do I de-stress? I think I kind of answered the previous question, but I mostly, I just watch TV. I love to bike ride as well. Me and Coco Bear will take our bikes out and we'll go on, Sacramento has a beautiful trail that goes all along the river, and it's so de-stressing for me because I love sunshine. I also like to drive around in my car because you guys know, if you know me, I love to drive and I'm a pretty aggressive driver. I'm not going to lie. But I love just putting the windows down, opening the sunroof. I have music blasting. I have, like a coffee in my hand, blasting music, singing. If you drive by me and you see me in my car, you probably think I'm the crazy person because I'm literally like blasting the tune, singing. It is a side of Marlena that hardly anyone gets to see. Actually, no one does because I only do it when I'm by myself. So that, like, to me, getting that sunshine and fresh air is really de-stressing. Good question, Miranda. I am actually very involved with the Makeup Geek line. Every single product and every single color and brush, everything that we sell that I put my name on, I personally go through, and it's not just a first sample. What happens with the lab is I give them Pantone colors and very specific requirements, like don't include these ingredients, include these. I want it to be shimmer, I want it to be matte, I want it to be this color. I'm very specific on what I want, and I know exactly what I want. So the lab sends me the first sample. I play with it for several days. I try it out. I send it, notes back. No, tweak this, make it different here, and we go back and forth a little bit. And that happens for every single color. So it may look like, producing a makeup line is really easy, but if you do it from scratch and it's all custom like we do, I'm very particular. It's very time consuming, and so that's kind of what a big part of my job is right now, especially since we're trying to bring in so many products. So it's actually kind of a big process. Hi, Tori. This is hard to say. I mean, I love the eyeshadows. I feel like that is the best thing. Our pigments are really good too, so it's kind of hard to say, but what I'm currently loving right now is the prom night eyeshadow. I don't know why I don't use it in more videos. It's such a wearable color. Do you guys see how pigmented that is? It's this really pretty kind of silvery purple color. It looks amazing on every eye color, but especially brown eyes. Like, I don't know if you could see, I'm going to try not to flip you off, but do you see with like my brown eyes how pretty that is? So that's probably my current favorite that I've been wearing a lot. Hi, Natasha. Okay, good question too, because I don't know what's been the most. I would honestly say the Vegas Lights palette, the thing that just launched the most. The most recent. I love this palette. I think it turned out amazing. I love the colors inside. I know a lot of people are like, oh, the colors are really similar. Looking back at it now, maybe I would have done one that had more colors. We didn't at the time because we honestly started this 2 years ago, you guys. 2 years. And at the time, we couldn't do custom pan sizes, like a smaller pan and fit more into the palette. So that's why we did our traditional single pan. Now we have enough volume to where we could do smaller pan sizes and get more colors in. So that was kind of the frustration with it. But we've had so many issues. Like the palette itself was really hard to make. The first one we got, the design was bad. The cardboard was crap. It didn't show right. And honestly, when I got the first sample in of the palette, the mirror, it looked like a circus mirror, you guys. No lie. When I opened it up, I was all disformed or whatever, and I was like, what the heck is this mirror? I was so disappointed. So we had to redo the entire palette. That's why it's taken so long for us. Honestly, it's not the shadows. They've been ready for a long time. It's the palette. It was a pain in the butt to make, but lessons learned. It will be an easier and better for the next round. So it's kind of growing pains with the smaller but growing makeup company. All right, Liliana, yes, Makeup Geek products are cruelty free. I'm huge on that. I do not believe in hurting any animals to create a makeup product. It's not worth it. I love animals. That's why all of our brushes are synthetic. Some people are like, oh, they're not as soft as da-da-da brand or whatever. And I'm like, yes, but those are animal hairs. They're going to be naturally softer than synthetic. But even for me, if people are going to say, oh, they aren't as soft, which they are soft. I love our brushes. I think they're amazing quality. They're not going to be as soft as animal hairs because it's just impossible with that. But I am not going to compromise on that to kill animals. I have seen horrific videos of what they do to these animals. I've heard some horror stories where they skin these animals alive to get that fur to make different products. I am not okay with that. I mean, that's just my stance. I'm very hardcore about that. So Makeup Geek will always, as long as I own this company, will always be cruelty free. Fairy Dust Love. I like that username. That's cute. I have a sweet tooth too. I have a horrible sweet tooth, and it's been horrendous to keep that under control while I'm trying to diet or not diet, but eat healthy. It's been my downfall, honestly. And one thing that I do to curb it is to have fresh fruit bowls every night. I cut up all these delicious, really ripe fruits. I'll put maybe a little dollop of like the like whipped cream or sprinkle a little packet of Truvia to make it sweeter and some lemon juice. And that kind of curbs my sweet tooth. And then I allow myself to have desserts every now and then. I do maybe once or twice a month with desserts, and even then I'll try to make them as healthy as possible. I'll use stevia to make them. I'll try to make a fruit dessert like an apple crisp. just to kind of still keep it healthy, but to satisfy that sweet tooth. Good question, Heather. For those of you who may be new to my channel, I lost a lot of weight. I lost 125 pounds. I gained back about 20 to 25 in the last year for health reasons, and it's been very discouraging for me because I have gone off track, and it wasn't intentionally. Last summer I got really sick with my health problems. I quit going to the gym. My diet has stayed the same. My diet's very clean. It's not like 100% amazing, but it's very, very clean. I eat salads every day. I don't eat fried foods. I don't eat a lot of carbs. I try not to eat sugar at all. It's hard, but the thing that has gotten me back on track is just realizing that it's a journey. You're never going to be, skinny all the time, and I haven't reached my goal. Obviously, I still have weight to lose, but I've come to terms with that. It's okay. You don't have to be a size 4 to be beautiful. You can be beautiful at any size. The main goal to keep in mind is that you guys are healthy, and right now, I feel now that my diet is cleaner, that I do feel healthier, and I've made improvements that, will be lifelong return. I got tested for all this stuff, and they said, everything with your blood work looks great. I have no problems with diabetes, cholesterol, kidney function, heart, liver, everything came back A+, because they said that I had lost weight, I changed my diet, and that's what's most important. Don't beat yourself up if you get off the bandwagon. Just realize, take one day at a time. It is a journey. Your weight loss, it's not like a race. It's just going to be every day you just make conscious decisions to eat healthier than you did the day before. First memory about makeup is honestly when I was probably 4 or 5. My mom has pictures of it too. I have always loved makeup. My favorite toy was that Barbie head. Do you guys remember that? Where it's just like the shoulders up of this Barbie head, and you could do its hair and apply makeup. I loved it. I played with it all the time. I'd always do its hair and makeup. I was such a girly girl. My mom was like, I don't know how I got such a girly girl who loves me. I was like kind of prissy, wore dresses all the time. It's kind of weird. Obviously it worked out for me because now I own a makeup company, but it all started back then with my big old Barbie head doll. Hi, Valerie. For foundation, several things I look for: the consistency. I hate super liquidy foundations where it just drips off your face. It doesn't stick on. It melts off after a couple hours. I like something that's a medium consistency, nothing too thick. I also look for foundations that don't oxidize. So when I wear them, I look at it 8 or 10 hours later and look to see if it went orange or turned dark. That's usually a sign that it's going to oxidize, and it's not going to match your skin. It's going to look a little bit more fake. And then I also look at the ingredients on the back. I'm super picky now about ingredients in foundations. I look for talc, bismuth oxychloride, dimethicone. There's a bunch of different things that you guys can do Google search on. If you have a foundation that you really like, just look up some of the ingredients and see what they do and if they're harmful to your skin. I forget what site it is, but it'll give you a grade rating of, oh, not good for your skin, it'll break you out, or it'll cause different side effects. You have to be really careful about ingredients in foundation. So that's kind of the main things that I am looking for. So that is all of the questions for this Ask Marlena. I love doing this video for you guys. Give me feedback because I would like to know if you'd like me to continue this series or not. It's optional. If you guys aren't interested in it, I don't have to do it. But stay tuned. If you guys are, I will do a shout out on Twitter and Facebook so you guys can ask questions and I can kind of interact with you guys on a one-on-one level. So I really hope you guys are doing great, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.